taken their team photo. This is their starting lineup. Benjamin Williams, of course, in goal. He'll be in front. In front of him will be Shaquille Dyer, Andre Dice, Mark Miller, Romario McPherson, Siobhan James, Dwayne Smith, Nicoy Christian, Shakeen Powell, Fabian McCarthy, and Atafroy Bygrave. Of course, they're coached by Harold Thomas, and this is how they line up, Chris.
Yeah, 100%. It seems to be a 4-2-3-1 formation for Dunbeholden, and like I said, they're going to need everything. They're going to need that defensive line to be astute, to be a wall. They're going to need that vision from Nicoy Christian, who is capable of sending those forward, and Atavoy Bygrave certainly the one to put those balls into the back of the net. So they're going to need all of that.
As far as Mount Pleasant is concerned, Akil Clark is in goal, Ladale Ritchie, Liston James, Kevin Lane, Devontae Campbell, the young man, the 17-year-old, Kevon Isaacs, Alwyn Harvey, Daniel Green, Jordan Fletcher, Keslan Hall, and Sule McCullough back in the starting lineup for this Mount Pleasant team.
Good to see Sule McCullough back in the lineup. One person that jumps out at me is the man Devontae Campbell, the number 7, a young 17-year-old. He has been at Mount Pleasant since he's 13 years old. So he's looking to make an impact. A very skillful player, speedy player. But Jordan Fletcher will work that ball on the right, can cut in. Well, on the left, can cut in on his right, and do have some good curling shots in him. But they'll be looking to get 3 points here. As I said, good to see Sule McCullough.
So this matchup would see 7 goals in it. We expected an interesting game between Dunbeholden and Mount Pleasant, and Dunbeholden were doing a lot of the running earlier. I think that first attempt on target, but they would have had better opportunities. Dunbeholden. That was a lovely turn from Christian, and the supply to Mark Miller. We've seen this before. It's a 3rd assist for Christian. It's a 3rd goal for Miller. And Clark was beaten for the first. It wasn't going to be the only time that he was going to be beaten today, but look at that ball again from Christian, and Miller with the dink over Clark. Wonderful stuff. Dunbeholden with the lead. Their bench was happy about it. Then this free kick from about 35 yards. Rifled that onto the bar, off the keeper and across the line. It's an own goal, but a lot of the credit would go to Alwyn Harvey, who struck that really well. And Mount Pleasant celebrating their equalizer. But Dunbeholden, they kept on pushing. Dwayne Smith was fouled inside the area. Atafroy Bygrave stepped up from 12 yards, and he really did put that one away neatly. Gave the keeper the eyes. And Akil Clark was beaten again. Bygrave on the score sheet. But then the equalizer. Look at this. It's a fantastic hit from Kevon Isaacs. What a strike that was. We've seen this from him on so many occasions. And of course in the Premier League, it's box office stuff. Gave himself the additional yard of space as he got by Smith, and bang! Fabulous effort. And the equalizer for Mount Pleasant. And then James with a through ball, and Hall putting it across. And Jordan Fletcher was in the right place at the right time, sticking his foot in, and he's just about everywhere. But that was good work from Hall. Keeper probably should have done better there with his handles. But Hall providing that opportunity, and Fletcher again was in the right place at the right time. And they were ahead for the first time in this one. And the mix up there at the back. And Hall was able to punish Dunbeholden. Captain and the new goalkeeper, Damian Hyatt. Again, miscommunication there. Daniel Green was applying the pressure, but Hall was the one who was able to pick up all the crumbs. And with that, they were 2 goals ahead. And Fletcher through on goal. That was a quality finish. It really was from Jordan Fletcher. Was aiming for the top corner and got it. Almost took forever to reach him. Made his way inside the box and then got the better of Hyatt, who really could do nothing about it. That's his second. It's a man of the match worthy performance as Mount Pleasant put in a 5-star performance. And to the stats we go. 12 shots by Dunbeholden, 4 on target. Mount Pleasant with 12 shots, 7 on target. 32 fouls committed in this one. Just the 1 yellow card shown, 4 offsides against Mount Pleasant, 8 corner kicks for Dunbeholden. And you can see at the bottom, Mount Pleasant dominating the possession with 59%.
We have the MVP here, Jordan Fletcher of Mount Pleasant. Jordan, you went into those pockets of space. You got 2 goals. Assess your performance today.
Well, it was a great feeling scoring 2 goals. All I did is come out and play to the best of my ability.
Playing to the best of your ability has been very good this season. Talk to me about your assessment of your performance for round 1 for these 10 matches.
Well, it's nothing less than hard work, so that's all about it.
And what's your confidence like heading into the playoffs?
Well, my confidence heading to the playoff is to get more goals in and go back to the training ground and work harder.
Have a good playoffs.
Thank you.
We have the head coach now, Harold Thomas of Dunbeholden. Coach Thomas, not the result you wanted. What went wrong?
Well, many things. Probably too many to mention. The fact is we never played our best game and we gave up some soft goals. But the opponents, took their chances and came out victorious,
For the first 20 minutes, you guys upped the tempo. You kept that tempo with Mount Pleasant. What led to that fall off?
I think that first goal from the set piece was enough to probably have players drop their heads a little. But it shouldn't have been, you understand? It shouldn't have been. But there are games like this. We'll come back better. All right?
So if you do qualify for the playoffs, what do you think will you be working on?
I can tell you we won't play 2 games as bad as this. All right?
Okay, have a good day.
Thanks a lot.
And hope you qualify for the playoffs. Now we have the winning coach, Coach Wally Downs. Coach Downs, in the first interview you said that the players are finally playing how you want them to play. How impressed are you with their performance today?
I didn't say finally. I've said we've been playing how I want us to play, but we just needed a little bit more quality in the final third. And I think we showed we had that today. We was determined to be on the front foot in the first half. And we pressed them high. And I thought we showed great character to come back from the goal, equalised, and a penalty, which I wasn't sure about, equalised, and then to take the lead at half-time. I just thought we showed great character there.
You guys closed down the spaces for Dunbeholden. The middle of the park was their strong suit. Was that the objective that you gave the players heading into this game?
No, we wanted to press them high and win the ball high up the pitch. We had 5 really energetic, pacey players with Daniel Green and the 4 players, Zambi, and the 2 wide players, Fletcher and Devontae. They have pace and energy. And it would be a waste to sit back and play a low block or a defensive-minded game when you have players of that pace. So we wanted to get in and disrupt them, getting the ball out from the back, and I think we did that in the first half.
Cementing your place in the playoffs, how confident are you that you can go all the way and lift the trophy?
There's 3 games left, so all we'll be doing is preparing for the next game, whenever that is. If we manage to stay in second place, then we get a good week's rest. And we can get our injured players back and get some rest and recovery into the players. If not, we have to go again next week. So we just prepare again for the game in front of us and we put all our efforts into winning that.
Also, talking about injuries, what's the status on Kevon Isaacs?
Well, bearing in mind I haven't had 7 years medical training and I've only just seen him coming off on a stretcher, I couldn't tell you. But, so we'll get him looked at as soon as we get back and hopefully it won't be as bad as the stretcher made it look.
Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you very much.
So a couple of matches so far today. Waterhouse with a 1-0 win over Portmore United. Portmore United, they're out of contention. The last champions in the Jamaica Premier League won't be able to defend their title. Mount Pleasant with a 5-2 win over Dunbeholden. One more match remaining today, Harbourview against Arnett Gardens. Harbourview with the opportunity of advancing up the table with a win. If they get the 3 points, they'll be in that 6th position on 15 points, knocking out Dunbeholden in the process. Mount Pleasant, as it stands, on 18 points, a point behind Waterhouse in 2nd position. And well, they'll be hoping that they can remain in that 2nd spot and get a bye straight through to the semis. The top 6 teams, of course, qualify for the playoffs. What a wonderful game we've seen this afternoon, and we're looking forward to more. But at the end of this game, after 90 minutes, Dunbeholden 2, Mount Pleasant Football Academy 5, Mount Pleasant through to the playoffs.